I would drop some maps and things, and I would go out for a walk, and I would think, and I would come back to the computer, and I would think some more, and then I would do what I needed to do. And that's part of why it took me 240 hours to do. But here, it's all heat of the moment. And I got people in the chat going, "Do you think you're on pace, Jake? I think you're going a bit slow, Jake. Don't forget to hire more mercs, Jake." It's a hard life. The 80 stack is not ready to be moved just yet. Sifro. How am I even meant to call you? Okay, right. Here's what I'm thinking. I should get my troops in position to smash Bavaria, so that when I finish this Austrian war, I can straight away jump balls deep into Linz and Salzburg, because they're the mountainous provinces, and I can draw his 90 stack in and just collapse upon him here. He may or may not take the bait, but I think that's what I should do. So any non-essential siege force, in fact these guys are non-essential. Ah, but they're almost done. I feel bad for pulling them. It might take a little bit of time, but I'm going to prepare my stacks for this. And I hope that my vassals get out of my bloomin' land here. Not essential, not interested. I'll need to get my fighting unit in position as well here. Okay, let's get ready to crush the Bavarians. Kakai says, "I apologise on behalf of all these nagging bastards, Jake." Jake, when will you finally colonise Hawaii and convert Rome? I'm working on it, okay? Rome wasn't converted in a day. Hey, that was pretty good. Alright, what's it going to be, my friend? It's going to be stacks of 40. Yeah! Yeah! God, I love that auto-clicker. In dangerously sacrilegious ways. Okay. Gonna set up 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 40 stacks. And that will be the Bavarian meat grinder. He may or may not fall for it, but I want to at least give it a fair try. Mercs to the front, real troops to the back. Hmm. 20 and 20. You can stay there. The thing is, I don't really need to move on Linz if I have Salzburg early in my control. Oh, I don't have many cannons left. It's because they're all busy failing to siege Liguria. Maybe I don't have to worry about Steiermark because I've got you fine gentlemen dealing with it. Still, I'm going to want you over there. You guys take crash over there. The 80 stack's almost ready. Show us how terrible your vassals have been at converting. Not bad. Especially Russia. That's a whole lot of not bad. And Nagai. Oh, Nagai. Despite the ever-present threat of this enormous Tartar Patriot Army, which I can't get rid of by supporting. There will be animism. Come on, 80 stack. It's just about time. Jake, take Augsburg. Why? Doesn't really have much strategic use at the moment. All these minor inconveniences. Okay, so we've got you there, but that's just not quite enough. Your limit's 85 though, so we'll send a second stack up to there, taking the not so atrocious route. And you, I'm going to march there and there and there and there and there. And that should get us in position to deal with the Bavarians. And then suddenly they ally France or something. Or integrate Sweden. Or inherit Sweden. Put a banging doink on it, says, have faith in Jake. Oh, Liguria down. Great. Welcome to the fold. Now I wonder what incredible thing I'm going to forget to do. Probably releasing vassals is what I forget. Officers deserting is a horrible one. Oh no, that's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of troops deserting. Fighting Palatinate will be no costs to stability, so that's okay. Oh, I can make another spare stack here though. Great. You can be the backup units. You'll be yet another 20 stack to move in for the kill. No, I should keep the 20 stack here. Backup units can stay in Treviso. Let's mint more coins. Awful. But thankfully we don't need Republican tradition. We're getting so much of it from our enormous amount of power projection, although that power projection is starting to fall now. Okay. Surely I can't lose with a setup like this. Although I bet those Bavarians are just going to march north. They'll have nothing to do with me. Okay, well let's not get greedy here. Let's get our troops well in position. Steiermark is mountainous. I should make a move on it. Keep you folks there. Everyone else is good backup. And we always gotta hire more mercs. Because what is money? Just a miserable pile of numbers. We don't even spend that much on mercs. Okay, let us make peace. What do I even want from you, though? I know I can't really core the land that I take, and that bothers me somewhat. 248 overextension. I could barely core the land I've taken from you. If that wasn't there one I still needed to do. Yeah, Steiermark. Well, this is probably going to be a long war that doesn't involve Austria, so I'll have plenty of time to core the lands. Oh, also somebody suggested I give good money to Papal State. I think I've been forgetting about our good friend the Pope. Let me buy myself some piety. Now, just what do I take from you? Do I take these lands? Because I don't have to... Oh, I can take quite a lot from you. I can reduce you to being nothing more than food for the next person passing along. And that appeals to me. No need to err on the side of caution. Yeah! Let's just make sure none of these bad events tie to my income, because that would be pretty bad. I'd lose a lot more money. If you annex Austria completely, will that remove the policy, Jake? Good thinking. Very good thinking. He's still got his Diplomatic Defense Act. But no, that's a fantastic idea. Okay. We'll just sit on the overextension for a while. It doesn't really matter that much. But we'll take this land. Looks good. Okay, so we got quite a lot there. Let's release what we can. Starting with Milan. Continuing with Anhalt. They're just one province, but it's one province that I don't need to take care of. Aachen, of course. They have a few cores on France. That will be useful later on. Pomerania, yeah, because I don't need Stettin. I think that is everyone. So, Munster is allied with... the Hansa, huh? Okay, well the Hansa's allied with France, so let's not step in there. Now the goal here is to attack Palatinate, because that will draw in Bavaria and Mantua. And now I fight Bavaria. Boy, do I fight Bavaria. And this is normally where I'd go, and we will do that at the next stream. But I've only been streaming for just over an hour. I've still got another 40 or so minutes before work. Sure, we've got time for a cheeky little war between now and then. Now, there's nothing I'm forgetting to do here, right? There is. There definitely is. I've got 2 spare generals kicking around. Each stack deserves a wee general, including the backup stack. These guys are exiled, but you know what? I can put that to a bit of use. I'm going to stick an exiled unit there, and an exiled unit there. The other 2 exiled units I'm going to stick on Ile de Frogs. You're a cannon though, I don't really want to leave you kicking around. No, the cannon can go to Mainz. The Merc can go to Perigord, and the reason for those will become apparent later on, as they often do. Bavaria, Mantua, part of the Empire. Okay, why the heck not? Jake, you should re-roll 4 and 5 generals. I'm not saying you don't make a good point there, but my army tradition has fallen a bit thanks to that event. Nah, we'll be fine with what we've got. Kind of scrub needs to re-roll. That's my answer for everything. Okay, Japan's uprising. And that's no joke, but they're only peasants, so I have no fear of them. The other stack was... or where? Clevian nationalists. You don't see that often. Okay. Make me proud, man. Defend Steiermark. Hold Salzburg. Or hold Salzburg. Hold Linz. Your backup. And let's see what our friend does. Yeah, he's probably going north, but that's not too bad, because they're not our troops up in the north. March on his capital as well. March on Linz. You remain in Tyrol as backup. Austria got involved again? But this time not as the ruler. Why in the world would Austria join in that war? Well, you know what? This is a good opportunity to siege down Graz instantly. I'm gonna take it. Very expensive on the manpower to do that, even though it was only 600 regiments I had to take on. And he almost instantly wants peace. Well, you know what? I almost instantly want peace with you. However, this is an opportunity to almost eradicate Austria. If I take them down to below 100% war score, and remove Saxony, Tuscany, I need to stop Austria from being the emperor. Still, I should take advantage of the situation. Maybe I should back up my friends there and wipe out the stack there. It seems that Brandenburg has landed himself in an inopportune position here. Brandenburg has Tech 28. He's dealing with Poland, Bohemia and Cologne, who they're not renowned for their fantastic tech, but we could be onto a winner. Let's send in our mercs. Jake, you can annex Austria now despite him being the emperor. Yeah, but is that still the case in 1.7 point whatever I'm playing? Alright. They're dead. But where are they going to run to? Manly Mantua gets involved. But with them already divided up like that, I can spread myself twice as thinly. Something. Question is, where's he going to run with that stack? Is he going to go north or south? Right, well, if he's heading towards Bamberg, he's probably heading north. Let us kung fu fight. You know, I want these guys backed up as much as possible. He's heading to Ansbach, but he's certainly not going to end his march there. Oh, you... curses. So cocksure of myself, and I was wrong. Let's secure the mountains first and foremost, because I certainly don't want to fight him on those. Well, not to my disadvantage. Oh, okay. Just Ulm. Back when the game first came out, you could hover over the shattered retreat symbol, and it would show you exactly where their final destination is. Nifty little feature, not feature. Alright, well that being the case, just hang back and kill them. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? South to Constance. I can deal with that. It's probably not where you're gonna end it though. Rebs there, don't care. Well, I do care slightly. That's land I'm trying to core. Hansa got involved. Of course, they are allied with Hansa. Foolish of me not to take that into account. However, the Hansa are bringing in some fairly chunky backup to my stack that's very low on cannon. Which means he's going to draw that battle out. Bavaria keeps running, but he's running this time to Ulm. Meanwhile, the Hansa is pretty keen on fighting us in the Swiss mountains, which works for me. And if we can get rid of the Bavarians, please. Now they run south. Hold on, is that majority of the Bavarians? This is so hard to follow. They're going to Memmingen, which is south, but they won't be going much further south than that because I have troops taking care of that all. Please die. Wiped. Now, slight issue of these Hanseatics taking solace on the hills there. Sure, my vassals can take care of that. That I don't like, though. Well, sometimes you just gotta cut your losses. Probably could have fought them, but got my hands full here. I'm not good at focusing on many things. Right, what do I have to focus on? Sweden is an issue. My navy sinking is an issue. But the Swedes are going to fight the Russians, I hope. They may come down through Denmark, and for that reason... you know what? Why don't I just sink the Swedish navy, and then I won't have to worry about the Swedes crossing over the Bosphorus. What am I saying? The Sound. The Öresund, or whatever you call it. Right, I should give him a little opportunity to regroup here. He's going to go into Württemberg. Württemberg is a little hilly, and they've got a 6 maneuver general, so they're no doubt going to take full advantage of that. Jake, those Hansi are in HRE land. You can kill them. Yeah, I know I can go and kill them. However, they are sitting on hills. They have the high ground. Right. Nah, in fact, I don't even need to think about it. I need the manpower. Although if I just sent in the mercenaries to take the front lines, they arrive on the 16th, I arrive on the 17th. We have a 3-4-1 general. Their general's better, but I'm confident we can win this. In fact, let's play a little smarter than that. we're going to be fighting in hills. Hills reduces the combat width by, I think, 50%. So, 50% of 40 is 20,000. So we're going to send in 20,000 mercs to take the front line. 20,000 at full strength mercenaries, I should say. And then I'm going to feel like a fool because I messed this up. I meant to put the mercenaries over on this side so they get the general. So we've got 20,000 mercenaries taking the front line there on the 20th, and then I'm going to back them up with... What are you guys anyway? I'm going to back you up with 20,000 cannons the day after, on the 21st. And then after that, I'm going to back you up with yet more mercenaries. So I need to wait 1 day to do that. Okay, 1 day and I move both these stacks. Mercenaries, mercenaries. And then I wait 1 more day. And I send in the rest. I really hope I am fighting in hills, or this will be bloody stupid. So let's tick by it day by day and see if this worked out. And thanks for the reminder. Hire more mercs to replace the ones you're about to lose. I'd feel awful if I started running a deficit. Oh, we could take communism, that's great. But let's not. Okay, so let's watch this in motion, day by day. So we arrive on the 17th, I thought. No, it's the 20th, I changed things. On the 20th, no, I was wrong about the hills. I thought it halved the combat width, but it does not. It reduces it by 25%. Oh well. We get our mercenaries taking up the front row. And then we get a full complement of cannons on the back row. And then it flesh out with more mercs who will take up the position in reserves to take on the front row. All whilst keeping a full back row of cannons. At least I would have a full back row of cannons if I had known or remembered that hills reduce it by 25%, not 50. Did it used to be 50? I get the feeling it used to be 50. Okay, the Ottomans have some dire infantry. We're losing a lot of men, but they're just mercenaries, so we don't overly care. And that scattered their forces before us. The Hanseatics, they're running to Constance. I'm sure they won't run any further than that. So let's get all of our troops back together. Send a token force to deal with the Palatinate, because they're only going to run to Bamberg, and this is a good opportunity to kill them. Send in a few pretty broken men to deal with it, backed up with a few cannons as well. You deal with them, keep them stomped down, please. Maybe a few more cannons. I feel bad leaving you so under-equipped. And then the rest of you deal with the enemy in Constance. I'm being told to abandon Samtoy. Nah, we don't have the spare colonists at the moment. We will get them though. So, they're all dead over there, no problemo. And they're all dead there as well. The enemy army has been severely crippled. I wouldn't be surprised if there's not much left, but the Swedes... Did I kill their fleet? Ah. Slippery little meatball chugging monsters of the north. You know what, let's regroup our forces back here and divide them up the way they used to be, because I miss having my quite nicely arranged troops. Jake, missionary, Dankeschön. Ah, gee, what do I even...